Welcome to today's Global Viewpoint. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. Thrilled and excited to be here with my good friend Bill Schlough. Bill, great to have you on today's Global Viewpoint. Welcome.
Thank you, Hunter. Good to see you, and thanks to everybody joining us today.
Hey, give us an update. You've been with the Giants for over 25 years. What keeps you passionate, dialed in, and focused every day?
I mean, I do go to work at a ballpark every day, which is pretty unique. And seeing the game and the product we put on the field through the eyes of 40,000 different fans, hopefully 81, at least 81, 82 times a year, maybe more.
Welcome to today's Global Viewpoint. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. Thrilled and excited to be here with my good friend Bill Schlough. Bill, great to have you on today's Global Viewpoint. Welcome.
Thank you, Hunter. Good to see you, and thanks to everybody joining us today.
Hey, give us an update. You've been with the Giants for over 25 years. What keeps you passionate, dialed in, and focused every day?
I mean, I do go to work at a ballpark every day, which is pretty unique. And seeing the game and the product we put on the field through the eyes of 40,000 different fans, hopefully 81, at least 81, 82 times a year, maybe more.
Bill, we study leadership here, global visionary leadership. You've been an amazing leader for so many years. I've loved watching you evolve your career ascent. How has your leadership style evolved over the years at the Giants?
Great question. And, definitely it's still evolving and we're all still on that journey. But it does take me to a story, and it's analogous to the transformation that Buster's gone through. So I'm going to go back to referencing Buster because, you know, future Hall of Famer, we expect, anchor of our team through 3 championships, 2010, 2012, and 2014. But he had to make a major career transition when he went from being on the field to, for a short period of time, just being a dad. And I don't want to say just because that's an important role, but that's where he went to after baseball. And then he came back to baseball because he missed it and he wanted to be a part of putting a winning product on the field with us. But he had to go through a transformation of his own. But inside, it's funny, I joke he never really had a day job until he started working in our front office. But all along, leadership is a core competency that he had, leading people toward a common goal. And now he does that off the field for us. For me, early in my career, I feel like I was probably over-indexed on work ethic and on kicking butt at any assignment I took on, and really, focus more on the more measurable and tangible aspects of the job, like, how many projects have we executed, what's the impact on revenues, checking things off the list, working late at night, how many games do I attend, and I think over time what changed for me is recognizing how important the soft skills are and how important the time that I invest in people is, as opposed to projects. So high level, I'd say that's the biggest change that I've seen.
What about winning? Now, you're in an organization that's focused on building and growing memories and that whole emotional connection to the team, the franchise, and the club. But what about winning? I mean, every day there's a winner and loser, and it's tough to be on a losing team, no doubt. But about winning and what you've learned watching the team win and how it affected your leadership style.
It's a zero-sum game, right? I mean, there's 30 MLB teams, and at the end of the year, there's going to be the equal number of wins and losses, and we're not always going to win. We've won a lot, but we've also lost a lot. And the beauty of baseball, the thing I love about baseball, it's kind of like watching your stock price when you're a tech company during the heyday. Every day when you're winning, you watch the stock price rise, you watch your portfolio grow, and you're fired up. For us, we just unfortunately ended a 7-game winning streak yesterday with a tragic loss to the worst team in baseball and potentially the worst team in Major League history at this point in Colorado. We blew it in the 9th inning. Wow, that sucked. And leading up to that, we have a tradition in our office, which we actually stole from our arch rival, the Dodgers, where when we win 4 games in a row, we have a party. And then we keep having parties every day until we lose. And so we had a 4-game party, a 5-game party, 6-game party, 7-game party. We were getting ready for our 8-game party. And then it got what they say, defeat was snatched from the jaws of victory yesterday against the Rockies, but it's baseball. So we got a game again today, and we're playing our arch rival Dodgers.
Yeah, everyone's talking about Gen AI and AI. How are you thinking about it?
All of us and many that are following the call also, we've all been doing AI for years, but it's something that I'm consciously thinking about a little bit more and talking about the use cases for AI. So the biggest role that AI has played for us on the business side is in the area of removing friction from the fan experience. Our game, baseball, changed dramatically a few years ago when the league decided to take steps to reduce the length of games. The main thing was they put a pitch clock on the game, and so we went from games that lasted over 3 hours to averaging 2.5 hours. As a result, fans have less time and less tolerance to be waiting in lines at the park. And so we've really focused heavily on removing friction. And 3 AI investments we've made are related to, number one, getting fans into the ballpark quicker with, which like you see at the airports, the magnetometers. Our technology is called Evolve that we use. Number two, the ticketing experience. And we've launched something in conjunction with Major League Baseball, several other teams called Go Ahead Entry, where you're just walking in with your face. It's like clear at the airport, but a lot less clicks. You just walk in, you don't break stride. And number three is once you're in the park, concessions and Intuit Dome, George Hanna in LA, what they're doing is kind of the ultimate. If you have Steve Ballmer money, this is what you can do.
What's your vision for your IT organization? How do you define success? And you must have a real passion. You must be clearly mission driven.
Definitely, and I think that shows in our retention rates as well. And it's not just the Giants, to be fair. Seems like I've been here a long time, right? So this is my 27th season, but across baseball, 30 teams, I'm number 5 on the list. There's 4 other technology chiefs who've been around longer than 27 years. So I'm not even top 10%. Giants front office, we have about 250 to 300 people on the business side. I'm number 29 with 27 years. I'm not even top 10% in tenure at 27 years in my organization. So people stick around a long time. Again, we're not getting rich. It's because we are mission driven. We have 6 pillars. 1 is build a championship team. 2 is elevate the fan experience, cultivate, engage, and engage a representative fan base. We focus a lot on bringing young people out to the ballpark, but we care about people of all shapes and sizes, not just the young people. We want the folks, the grandparents that are out there still keeping score in their scorebooks also. And that's difficult to, again, walk that tightrope. When you put a new sound system in, you can't please everybody. Some people would say it's too loud. Some people would say too quiet. We're trying to appeal to everyone. Grow and diversify our revenue portfolio, lift our community, and invest in our people to strengthen our culture. So how do I define success? I define it based on my ability, my team's ability to leverage technology to support each of those strategic pillars.